Hello, people, whoever is out there watching, which probably isn't very many people. So here's the deal. This year, 2016, we are going to try and make our third feature film. The film will be an adaptation of our short film called Clowns and Robbers, which you may have watched on our channel. The film was originally intended to be a feature, and we adapted it to be a short in order to make a film for the 2013 Louisiana Film Prize. We're now getting back around to that idea and are going to try and do the feature version this year. So why am I telling you this? In all the movies we've made before, we always try to film a lot of behind the scenes because we think it's cool, if nothing else, as sort of a time capsule for ourselves to look back on. It's sort of starting to realize that maybe with YouTube, maybe that stuff's a little more interesting and people are a little more engaged in what we're trying to do. Maybe, maybe not. But I find that I'm always a little frustrated by the fact that our behind the scenes videos usually don't come out till like 2 years later, or if it's a short, then maybe like a year later, because the priority is always to make the film and put all the work into that, and then you can kind of go back later when you're putting the DVD together, you're releasing it, and you kind of dig through that behind the scenes stuff and try to cut something together. So I guess there's a degree of it that sort of feels outdated. For me personally, it's kind of cool because it's like, oh, that was 2 years ago. That's what we were doing. Because you kind of forget, and it's kind of fun to see it again. But there's also something lost, I guess, in that you're releasing you doing your process 2 years after the fact. When you're not really in the same place anymore. So one of the ideas I had, going into this feature would be to maybe try and do our behind the scenes kind of as we go. I thought it might be a fun thing to try. So step one, this is the first video. We do have a couple criteria so far. We're going to try to do it for basically no money. Whatever we spend will be out of pocket. So probably be in the ballpark of what we did with Paranormals, which was around $3,000 out of our own pockets. And this project we're hoping to shoot this summer. Right now it's January 22nd. We'll see if we can stick to that. We don't have a script yet. I mean, I've got the original Clowns and Robbers script from like 3 years ago, but we're starting from scratch again. Camerton Hargrove, my partner at Moviesauce, who's in a lot of the videos you've seen on our channel, I know that he is going to be one of the main characters, and I know that Mitch Landry, who was in the original Clowns and Robbers short film and who was also in Paranormals, he will also be one of the main characters. Camerton and I have already started outlining a story that we want to tell. It's kind of a buddy cop kind of story that'll be fun. Trying to keep the cast small so the focus is on those two, and we also have a villain character we're looking at and a supporting female character we're looking at. And then certainly will be some extras and smaller roles peppered through there, but that's kind of the gist of what we're looking at right now. The best comparison we've come up with so far is kind of a planes, trains, and automobiles vibe. Steve Martin and John Candy. Kind of that meets a Bottle Rocket vibe, which was Wes Anderson's first movie. I would consider it overall still a heist movie. We're going to play with a lot of the cliches and the tropes of that genre and have some fun with it. Still going to have kind of a dark vibe like the short film, at least visually. Kind of going for that Michael Mann type look. We want to make something that looks good, that makes you laugh. Hopefully has a little bit of heart to it, something that'll stick with you. And hopefully a year from now we might have some footage or something to see. So that would be awesome. We're going to make a movie this year. Now that I put this out there, you guys have to hold me to it. And hopefully somebody finds this interesting and fun to be a part of a movie remotely and see the way that we do stuff really cheap and how we make a feature film for practically nothing. So yeah, step one, here we go.